What's going on, y'all? We're just being spiritual. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why you shouldn't suppress your negative emotions or your experiences, really. And the reason why I want to briefly talk about this is because in today's society, in today's world, um, a lot of people tend to want to just kind of forget and ignore their past, right? Their past experiences and whatnot, especially if it was negative. But what a lot of people don't realize is that those same emotions are still with them and it's affecting their lives to this very day. And so I'm going to be talking about that. But briefly, I want to just explain what it means to suppress your emotions, in case you don't know. And so basically, suppressing your negative emotions just means, you had a bad experience in the past, and it's like you just want to forget about it, ignore it, try not to think about it, basically pretend like it never happened. Which this you would think this is good at first, right? Time will go on, you'll grow up, you'll stop thinking about it, right? And so, yeah, it's out of your awareness. But what you're actually doing is you're suppressing these emotions and these thoughts to the point where they actually end up in your subconscious mind. And an example that I will give of this is, we've all had our negative experiences in the past. And so those negative experiences in the past, the more we suppress them, even to this very day, I feel like some to maybe even a lot of people have that one thought from that past and negative experience. That one thought, at least one thought, to where if you think about that one thought, it makes you feel a little a certain type of way. You feel a little different all of a sudden, which could, be sadness, anger, anxiety, embarrassment, guilt. Um, and the reason for that is because for all those years that you've been suppressing these emotions and these thoughts, it actually ends up into your subconscious mind, which runs a lot of our individual day to day lives. And it's your subconscious mind does not only store like your habits, it also stores emotions and even thoughts. Um, it's kind of like an iceberg. You don't see too much at the top of the water. You're on top of the water, but when you look underneath the water, deeper down, is like a whole ice world. That's like your subconscious mind and your like actual like conscious awareness. What's in your awareness is at the top, and your subconscious mind is everything at the bottom. Um, and so that's why I feel like when you first start coming on this spiritual journey, basically, I feel like it's important to start, of course, by meditating, but then also start by going back to your past and healing and facing these negative experiences that you've been kind of trying to ignore and forget about for all this time because it's still affecting you to this very day. And so to raise it to, and spirituality is about like raising your vibration and just connecting with yourself to unblock these blockages in your life. Um, and it's like life is like a mirror. Your individual reality is based on what's happening within yourself and what's going on within yourself. So if you have a lot of anger, you're mad all the time or stressed or always, you're very anxious, then, like the law of vibration, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And so if you have a lot of that inside of you, that's basically your vibration. You're just at a lower vibration, right? And so to raise your vibration, you want to be light. You want to be light. You want to be vibrating very fast. Um, and these negative, these not very good feelings, like I said in my previous video, everything's energy. It's holding you down. It's very heavy. It's very dense, and so that's going to be holding you down. If you're doing what you can to raise your vibration and better yourself, you're still going to be held down by this weight that you have from your past. So that's why I think it's very good to start with your past. And I think a good way of doing that is to think about what commonly makes you just angry all of a sudden, or very stressed, or it gives you a lot of anxiety all of a sudden. Because of course it's okay to feel these emotions from time to time, but you shouldn't be mad every single day or even every other day. Honestly, even at all, kind of. But it's like like you really shouldn't be feeling these things all the time. So I feel like just thinking about what commonly makes you feel these type of feelings. Um, think about that. What exactly about that is making you feel like that certain type of way, and then go back into your past, see what exactly is relating to these common scenarios, these common situations that you're manifesting, that you're being put into, and think about what exactly about that is affecting you. What about that experience? I'm talking about this one thought again, if you have it. What about this one thought? Hey, so my video just cut out on me, but basically I was talking about that one thought. Think about that one thought and think about why that one experience from your past made you feel the way that you felt. Because I know in my journey there was a lot of instances where I've had these situations come up that kept me, that kept having me feel a certain type of way, and so I would meditate on it, and I realized that a lot of this is coming from basically what happened in my past, as far as like my interactions or something like that. And so I'd have to think about it and just really just think on it and realize that just to forgive it and accept it. Realize that everything about that is forgiven and accepted and probably even forgotten about by whoever else was involved, and then move on. So yeah, you don't want to suppress your negative emotions because that's going to send it right to your subconscious mind that runs a lot of your day to day life, because your subconscious mind is the deeper part of you, and like I said, your reality, your individual reality, is based off of what happens within. Life is like a mirror, and like the law of vibration, you attract what you want. I mean, you attract what you are, not what you want. So yeah, hopefully this resonated with some of you, and hopefully this is really helpful to a lot of you. Um, like I said a little bit earlier, I'm gonna make or maybe I didn't, but sooner or later I'm gonna make a video on the law of vibration, because I feel like knowing about that is very, very helpful, spiritually and not, honestly. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it helped some of y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.